guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a fun tag for you guys, and I found this one through Reagan from Peruse Project, so thank you, Reagan. And I will also link the original creator down below because I want to give them credit, because this is a really cute and fun tag that I thought I would do. And so let's go ahead and get started. This is the summer reading tag. So the first question is, what 3 books do you want to get to this summer? So for this one, I have a good few, so let me get them for you. So obviously there are a ton of books that I want to get to before the end of the summer, but these are 2 that kind of seem summery to me, and I know that I want to kind of read them when it's nice outside and I'm just like enjoying the summertime. I don't even know if these are set in the summer, but for me, these just feel like summer books. So I really would like to get to Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. I have had this one on my shelf for a good while now, and they're making a TV show or movie, I can't remember, about this, and it looks really good, and I have just heard really good things about this. I think this is about a couple who is dating, and she goes home to meet his family and finds out that they are super rich, and I think it's supposed to be really funny and cute. And so this just kind of screams summer read to me because it seems light and fun and cute, and I just really want to get to it because I think I'll really enjoy it. So that is the first one that I have. And then the second one that I'm planning to hopefully get to this summer, we don't know. It just seems like it may be light enough for me to read in the summertime, and that is The Girl You Left Behind by Jojo Moyes. I haven't read a Jojo Moyes book since I read Me Before You, which has started a lot of controversy, and I don't really care for that book anymore because of a lot of things. If you want to know about that, I would just look that up. But I did like her writing style, so I want to give her another chance. So this book is about a girl named Sophie in France in 1916, and she must keep her family safe with her adored husband, Edouard, while he fights at the front. When their town falls to the Germans in the midst of World War I, she was forced to serve them every evening at her hotel. From the moment the new commandant sets eyes on Sophie's portrait, painted by her artist husband, a dangerous obsession is born, one that will lead Sophie to make a dark and terrible decision. So, although this cover, I guess, drew me in to think it would be a nice light summer read, it definitely isn't. But this actually works out a lot better because I love reading historical fiction in the summer, and I know that's weird because a lot of historical fiction is really dark and sad and scary and not so nice. So you would think you'd want to read it in the winter because they're also set in winter a lot of times. But for some reason, I really like historical fiction during the summertime, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Even though this is not what I expected, I'm still excited to read it. Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed that I forgot what this was about. I got it a while ago and haven't read the back since I bought it. I think the cover tricked me, but nonetheless, I still want to get to this one because I do love historical fiction, and I don't really read much about World War I and France, so I'm really excited to see how this works out for me. Question number 2 is, what character most embodies summer to you? And for this one, I thought I would choose one that is not currently released yet, but it is coming out, I think, in October. I will let you guys know right here. But it is Lana from Aquacorn Cove. This is a graphic novel that I was lucky enough to get on NetGalley early, so thank you so much, NetGalley, for that. But this is the cutest little graphic novel about a girl who goes back to her hometown after there has been this storm that has kind of ruined the town, and she goes to help clean up and all of this, and she finds this little aquacorn. It's basically like a unicorn in the water. Aquacorn. And it's really cute. She takes care of it and kind of gets it back up on its feet and then releases it into the wild, while also kind of bringing to light the different problems with pollution and saving the oceans and all of that. So it was super precious. She was the cutest little character, and since it takes place in by the ocean, in the ocean, and she's just like a cute, sweet little girl, it just reminds me of summer so much. So I would say Lana because she is adorable, and I can't wait for more graphic novels in this series because they're adorable. Next question is, what book do you most associate with the physicality of summer? And for this one, I've talked about this multiple times on my channel. I haven't read it yet this summer. I normally do, but It's one of those, I've read it so many times, I know every single sentence, and that is the Summer I Turned Pretty series by Jenny Han. This is a series, I've talked about it so many times, I don't really want to go into the details. It's about a girl, she goes to the beach every summer, and it's about her kind of growing up and kind of experiencing life as a teenager and the different problems that come along with that. Has some good family aspects, some love, and some hardships and all of that, and it just embodies the summer to me because one, I read it every summer, and two, it also takes place at a beach in the summertime, so you can't really beat it. I mean, the name of it is The Summer I Turned Pretty, like, there you go. The next question is, what kind of books do you like to read on a holiday, and any books that hold memories to certain places? So for summer vacation and summer holidays, I normally read whatever I want. I'm a very big mood reader, so I don't really care too much about what genre I'm reading, but I do try to pick up some summery reads because I find I don't really do that in the winter time, but I normally pick up like fantasy all the time, so it kind of depends on my mood. But I have two books that are not contemporary at all, which is funny. Two books that do hold special memories for me when I was on holiday, and the first one is The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. This book I read last summer. If you guys remember, I did the booktubeathon and I read this and I loved it so much. I thought it was such a great book. I didn't love the second one as much, but that's okay. This just holds a really nice memory because one, I did that while I was doing the booktubeathon, and I thought that was so fun. It was such a great experience, and I know I cut it off short and then I kind of stopped making videos, which is really bad. I'm sorry. But it still holds a really nice memory for me, and even though I wasn't on vacation, I always think of the summer when I think about this book, even though it takes place in Russia in the winter, so not really the same. And the next one that holds a very special place in my heart from a vacation that I went on, I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago was the first time I read this, and that is Illuminated by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. This book I read when I was on the beach in this beach that I go to every single summer. I didn't get to go this year and I'm so sad about it, but that's okay. Hopefully I'll be able to go next year. But this holds a special place in my heart because I read this on the beach when I was in my favorite place in the whole world, and it was just such a great experience. It still has sand in it from reading it on the beach, and I just think that's cool because, I don't know, it's like a little special memory is always within this book. So I read this on the beach and I loved it. It was such a fun beach read because it's set in space, so it has no relation to the beach, but I don't know, I thought it was a really good one, as well as it was an easy format to read on the beach because it wasn't like I had to do a ton of, well, I had to do thinking, but I don't know, something about the format on the beach was really fun, so I read that one. The next question is, if you could go on a holiday with any author, who would you go with and where, and what would you want to know? So this one is hard because there are so many authors that I would like to like meet and get to know. So I don't really know exactly, but I think I would pick Leigh Bardugo because I miss Six of Crows so much. I don't know if you guys do, but she's coming out with a third book for Six of Crows and I'm going to like self-combust. I'm so excited. But I would like to go with Leigh Bardugo. Even though it's the summertime, I would love to go to like a European country. Like, I don't know where I'd want to go. Maybe like, I feel like going to Italy would be really fun. I went to Italy a long time ago and I loved it. So I would love to go back to Italy, take Leigh Bardugo with me. We could talk about Six of Crows, and I think I would ask her what inspired her to make Six of Crows, as well as her favorite character and like favorite pairing, I guess. I don't know who she ships, even if they aren't together in the books, you know what I mean? Things like that. I would love to know just some behind the scenes of how Six of Crows came to be. So yeah, I would love to go on vacation to Italy with Leigh Bardugo, okay? The next question is, what is your favorite book of the year so far? And for this one, it would have to be The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've talked about this before and everyone's honestly talking about this one, but all I'm gonna tell you is please read it. It is so good. I love it so much. I think about it all the time. Evelyn Hugo is such an interesting and flawed but real character. So I loved that book, and that's definitely my favorite one of the year so far. The next question is, how did you spend your summer holidays as a child? So when I was younger, like I mentioned earlier, I every single summer would go to the same beach, and we would just have such a great time. We would spend a week there. We would go on the boardwalk, we would go to the beach, we would go to like the amusement park, and it was just such a fun thing to do as a child. We also would go to Disney World sometimes, which is also one of my favorite places in the whole world. I just love Disney so much, as you guys probably know with all my Disney Ariel stuff, and I'm just obsessed with Disney, and I'm obsessed with like cute little things like that. So that's pretty much what I did. I would also just hang out with my family. My family is super close, so we always do things together. So I just think of my summers as a child being really happy and exciting because I didn't have school. But it's funny, when you grow up, you kind of miss school. I don't know if that's just me. Is that embarrassing? I miss school. I can't wait to go back to school because it's like I don't have structure right now, and I need some kind of structure or something to do. So anyways, I would enjoy my summers as a child, just spending time outside, hanging out with my family, and doing fun stuff like that. And the last question for this tag is, what are your plans this summer? So it is midway through summer for me. Actually, it's almost the end because I go back to school very, very early on. I don't start, well, maybe it's not that early for some people. I know some people who are already back, I think. I don't know. People do summer school as well. So I go back early in August. So I don't have too much left of my summer, but I am really excited to go back, and the rest of the summer is basically going to be spent with me reading, doing videos for you guys, as well as getting my stuff together for my apartment. I am moving into an apartment with my best friend. I'm so excited, so I can't wait for that. And yeah, it's just a lot of planning that needs to be done right now. But other than that, I'm reading and enjoying myself. So yeah, that's pretty much the rest of my summer plans. So that is gonna be it for the summer reading tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you guys can like the video and subscribe, and make sure you click the bell button if you guys want to be notified for all my videos. And I really enjoyed making this for you guys. Leave a comment down below if any of these books you have like an opinion on, or you have read, or you're gonna read this summer. I would love to know. I love chatting with you guys. You guys are the best. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.